Are you ready for some In This Moment with a little jingle called 𝐂𝐒𝐒 Barbie Kitten? This is in drop A, and let's jump right into it. Let me grab a seat here. Okay, you guys ready? So let's do it. Hi, I'm Mike Gross, rockinguitarlessons.com. Realized I only had one lesson from In This Moment, who's one of my favorite current bands, and I thought we gotta do something about this. Plus, Richard, this goes out to you. Let's do it. Not a lot of guitar, but I'll talk in a second. Then the little techno-y little bow, 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 bow comes in. Then you'll be going. Except that end drills out with a. Okay, and then the other guitar part towards the end of the song. Yeah, so like I said, it goes out to Richard. And we need some more In This Moment here on the channel. Really quick before we jump into the lesson, In This Moment is kind of like a mix of the theatricalness on stage and in the music of Marilyn Manson. I think you guys would agree. But this chick, Maria Brink, has some pipes. She is amazing. She's a very, very good singer. I hope she's getting the credit that is due, because she really knows how to sing. Her and the chick from Hailstorm, Lizzie Hale, woo! And they're not hard on the eyes. I realized that one day. You know, I have my glasses on. They look good. I took them off. They look good. You know. All right, so let's start. What do you say? So, the first thing the guitar is going to do when it comes in, and like I said, this is drop A. It's a drop D concept if you're familiar with drop D tuning, but it's way down. The top string is an A, string 4 is an A. It's deep, as you can tell. If you had a 7 string, which is what I think In This Moment uses, you would drop the low B a whole step. That would be drop A. So I have these 6, the way 7 string would be tuned with the drop D concept. I hope I didn't lose you, but I probably did. 7/7 EA, these are power chords in a drop tuning. Doesn't get any easier than this. So I'm hitting it, chunk chunk, 2 palm mutes off the 7th fret E, you're already there. So we move over to fret 5 on the E and A, and then 3rd fret E and A to 4th and 6th fret A and D. That's all you got to worry about for this first part. Now the second time, you don't palm mute any of it, you just go. Alright, so the next part that comes in is this. Now, once you get the beat or the rhythm of this on the first chord I'm going to show you, you're going to apply it to the others. And I'm going to give you a little shortcut, hopefully, that'll make it a little easier to count. Bar this 12th fret E and A and go to 14 on the D. Use your pinky, you'll see why. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's 8 times, but you're going to double it. But there's some accenting going on. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So bop, 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 bop. Okay, but we keep this going. And we transition the same beat, but you're going to go over to 10-10 EA, keep that 14D down, and that's why I want you to use your pinky, Because if you use your third, I'm not saying you can't do it, but it's a little more uncomfortable. I mean, yeah, if you want to work on your stretches, go for it, be my guest. But you want to be comfortable too. Alright, so same beat over that, 10, 10, 14. 9, 10, 12, EAD, same beat. And then 8, 8, 10, EAD. And you do a rest right at the end of that one, and the guitar cuts out. So when the guitar comes in, you know, it doesn't start with guitar. You know, it has that little techno-y intro. Guitar comes in for 2 times, then it's done. Back to the techno-y part. Then it comes back in, you know, starting with the, which I didn't explain, that's fret hand muting. You just lightly set your fingers over the strings, go down, up. Alright, and then after that plays through, it's done again. You know, it's back to the techno-y part. So you'll go back and repeat these parts, you know, boom, it's like you're starting the song over, and it'll go back into the. So let me show you that, and there's patterns in here that once you get in one spot, they pretty much repeat, and you want to look for that in any song. Things, the glue, the consistency, beat-wise or chord-wise or subgroup-wise. So starting on 7E, you'll go. So once, quick rest, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 open E's. Don't go. Put that rest after the first hit. So I'm doing this, and I'm relieving the pressure off of that, and I'm also using this. I use 2 forms of muting most times from both hands, so you know, like act as if you're palm muting to deaden it. Do the same thing on the 8th fret. Same thing on the 9th fret. And then the 10th fret's a little different. You'll go 10, rest, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bend a whole step. Whole step means 2 frets. You're bending the 12th, the 10th fret to sound like the 12th. Which in this tuning, you better be able to do. Alright, so. Oops. And then start it over. This time when you get to the 10th fret, keep it consistent just like the 7, 8, 9s. And then this one will alter. That's following the other one where we did the bend on it, right? So anyways, I'm going to talk at you guys for a second, and then I'm going to play this again on the outro for you. One of the things that totally helped me with guitar is playing along with songs. You know, back in the day in the 80s when I was learning, we didn't have the computers, man. It wasn't a household item. If it was, woo boy. But there's pros and cons to both. Anyways, my point being, records, cassette tapes, all that. I would play along with these songs, you know, but I would also make sure that I knew what I was doing first. I had the parts memorized. I didn't want to ever slop through something or just guess at it. So look, you know, memorize the pieces of the songs through a method I call subgrouping, taking little pieces. Look for the consistent parts. Okay, it's going to do it again. It's going to do it again. It's going to do it again and alter the ending. So look for those things that are repetitious pieces or very close to that. Sometimes they may alter an ending, have an A ending and a B ending on the end of a subgroup. But get all that stuff down and then try to play along with the song, because another part of the battle is knowing the structure of something. So you can do that driving in your car or just kicking back, man, laying on your bed and playing the song, but play it kind of with the mindset of, you know, intro, verse, chorus, and then when it comes down to putting these pieces in there, you'll have that familiarity. Now most of this channel is really 99% cover tunes. This channel's about you guys, so it's an all request channel. So I mean, you'll see things, all styles, different bands, but you can use these for that guide as well. But this is your learning tool. Jamming with the song is like jamming with the band, because you got the drum beat going. You get used to, here's a drum fill at the end of this part, boom, hitting the cymbal, and now I'm moving into this section. So you get familiar with song structure that way, is what I'm getting at. So anyways, that's it for that. Take your time. You'll see the pieces come together. This isn't really difficult. It doesn't make a band not good because something's not difficult. In this moment, it's actually a very, very talented band. They're great. They know how to write songs, and they got a cool vibe going. Love them very much. With my glasses or without, it doesn't matter. Okay. They also have a little bit of a Korn vibe too. Not on the Cobb though. I do teach guitar on Skype. This is what I do. I offer these free lessons for you guys, which I will always do. My personal guarantee to you guys, because how cool to be able to have that help from someone that's a professional and knows what they're doing. So I try to nail these songs the way that they're played for you. So if you're looking for a place that you can kind of trust, coming here. I'll put the effort in to get these right. That's, if I was doing a collection of all this stuff just for myself, that's how I would do it anyways. But, let's learn things the right way. Speaking of that, that's one of the things that I work with my students on Skype, is most of them want to fine-tune songs. You're going to learn the techniques that you're going to learn anyways. So what funner way to do it, more motivating than with a familiar melody of something you've heard. So and that's worldwide. I teach on Skype, so I'm in California. We may have a time zone difference. Email me, rockinguitarlessons@hotmail.com and Mike@rockinguitarlessons.com. I'd prefer you to tag me in both those. And info@rockinguitarlessons.com, that doesn't go to me, so those get forwarded to me. Alright, so I gave you the 2 emails. My Skype name's Rockin Guitar Lessons. Add me only if you're going to be one of my students. That's all I use Skype for, is my teaching for my Skype students. I also offer CVT lessons, which stand for Custom Video Tablature Lessons. I have a big batch of CVT students, and I have a big batch of students on Skype. The CVT stands for Custom Video Tablature. Basically, they're the same as Skype, but I don't see you, you don't see me. I fine-tune whatever it is, whatever song you want, subgroup it, timestamp it, handwrite the tabs, scan them, send them to your email, and record the video or videos. Usually it's videos, because they're about 20 to 21 minutes per video, and upload those to my channel. So you've got the audio and the visual on both ends. Really detailed, very cool. You'll have my cell number, all my students do. So don't worry if you're not taking lessons on Skype with me and you're a CVT student, you're still one of my students, and we communicate typically via cell. It's just faster. I can let you know when your CVT lesson is done. Turnaround times, if I don't have any at the moment, is usually within a week. Alright, for pricing, details, and all that, you can email me, or you can go to my website, rockinguitarlessons.com. I have some tutorials there with some extra information, as well as Jolene and her vocal lessons. We each have our own there, and you can find that on this channel as well. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, share, comment, and keep your requests coming. Try to be patient, because I have 90,000 subscribers and I have thousands of requests. So one thing for sure, I won't get to your song if you don't request it. You can request it as many times as you want. Sometimes that works to your benefit. There's one in my mind right now that I got to do for someone, because they've requested it about 25 times. And it's cool. I'm cool with that. They really want it, so I'm going to give it to them. Until next time, I'm Mike Gross, rockinguitarlessons.com. We'll talk to you guys real soon.